Hello everyone, greetings brave warriors and welcome all to yet another Imperia Online World Cup podcast. I am Mitko.
And I'm Vicky.
We are broadcasting live on YouTube from Imperia Online headquarters. This is day 2 of the World Cup group stage.
Yes, Mitko, and we already have some very interesting news. 15 nationals are being voted for expulsion. 4 of them are already out. More info about the first political decisions in some of the national teams. Group stage first day stats are ready. We will comment on them as well. Juan, our Spanish expert, as well as is he the leader, the captain of the Spanish team? Yes, as well as the leader of the Spanish team, will analyze the first day of the group stage and will share his thoughts about the things to come in the next 2 weeks of the tournament. Also, we are going to give out rewards for yesterday's question and we'll give out a new question, of course.
And we will have a surprise. Haha. What a surprise. We will have a surprise.
Yeah, sometimes we do this.
Yeah.
So, let's see how the stats look from the first day. We don't have the full stats yet because it takes some time to get a better look at how things are going, but we have several already. So, for example, I'm going to give you the top 10 of the national teams regarding their net worth points. The first place belongs to Brazil with almost 370,000 net worth points. The second spot belongs to Russia with 220,000 net worth points.
The first surprise today.
Croatia has almost around 180,000 net worth points. The coming seven countries, I'm not gonna say the net worth points so that I don't fill your heads with a lot of numbers, but the ranking goes as following: 4th place for Turkey, 5th spot for Bulgaria, then Romania, Italy, Poland, Greece and Portugal. Those are the top 10 of the national teams when talking about net worth points.
I'm sorry, just to interrupt you. Earlier today we had Argentina here in the top 10, but it was pushed out
by Portugal,
and by Portugal or by Greece, I am not sure, but the point is that Argentinians are fighting as well and they are accumulating network points as well in a very serious manner.
Take notes. The fact that I didn't mention Argentina doesn't mean they aren't strong. But they are present in the 2 other rankings that I'm gonna mention. One of the 2 other rankings is top 10 of national teams with most fortress sieges. The first place this time belongs to Bulgaria with 458 fortress sieges already.
No surprises here, I think.
Well, that's a little bold.
Well, it's Bulgaria.
Well, yeah, but it's a worldwide competition.
Yes, but this is Bulgaria, the 2 times world champion.
How about Serbia? They are aggressive as well.
Serbia is another surprise. They are not here.
Yeah, that's another surprise.
Yeah.
Okay, just hold your thoughts until I'm done with the stats.
Okay.
So the second place, when talking about number of fortress sieges already made, belongs to Croatia with 402 fortress sieges. The third spot goes to Peru, 395 fortress sieges. And again, I'm gonna stop with the numbers and just give you the rest of the ranking. 4th spot for Russia, 5th for Colombia, 6th for Argentina, there we go, 7th for Romania, 8th place for Poland, 9th place for Turkey, and the 10th spot belongs to France. By the way, France and Turkey have the same number of fortress sieges as well as Romania and Poland, so it's a little unclear which one of them is 7th and 8th and 9th and 10th place, but let's say that
it's very competitive and it's a pleasant surprise to see these countries here.
Very much. And now the top 10 of national teams depending regarding the number of attacks on NPCs, which I guess hopefully everyone knows means non-playable characters. Okay, just want to make that clear. So the first place again belongs to Bulgaria.
Yes.
458, excuse me, attacks. Then Croatia, Peru, Russia, Colombia, Argentina, Romania, Poland, Turkey, and France, which is the same ranking. It looks the same way, because the attacks on NPCs they have been doing are obviously the fortress sieges.
Yes.
So-
And they don't fight each other yet.
Yeah, this is something that we are quite startled about. We are actually surprised that it actually, I think, seems players haven't started attacking each others yet, but we're going to confirm that tomorrow. Something else we're going to confirm tomorrow, but it has already started, is, as I already mentioned, the expulsion of players from the national teams. As you probably know, we have 48 hours since the group phase started in order for national teams to decide if they're going to kick out someone from their team. So they have decided to kick 15 players out already from several teams. We have several of them already banned. I think 4.
And replaced
Five.
with substitutes.
Yeah, replaced with substitutes from the reserves,
Yeah.
which every country has. So I'm just going to mention the countries that have nominated, let's say, players for banning. We've got Georgia, United States, Italy. Italy is actually attempting to remove 2 of the players. One of them is already out. Greece, France, Brazil. Again, 2 players are. The team is attempting to remove 2 of the national players. Latvia, Serbia, Croatia, Poland, Bulgaria, Spain, and Germany.
Yeah.
We've got one of those of each of those teams.
Many
That's probably
familiar
going out.
and high-profile countries are
Yeah.
replacing their players.
Yeah, I
Already.
guess this is due to the fact that the serious and huge forces and powers in the World Cup actually have some kind of organization going on, and they have already tried to make contact in real life, of course, face
Yeah.
to face and in person, and they know if they have a mole or if someone is not as serious as they should be.
Or
So-
do they?
Or do they? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
The moles could
talking
be
about it-
deeply classified,
Yeah.
secret,
now that we're talking about it,
undercover.
what are your thoughts on those numbers and stats and rankings?
Well, Vicky, we are in day 2 of the
Yeah.
group stage, and I am already excited. So excited that I want to conquer a castle all by myself.
Okay, I'll include you in the rankings tomorrow.
Yeah, or pillage somebody. You can see me in the stats tomorrow.
Okay.
You never know. We already have attacks. We already have people raising a lot of network points. So let's repeat them: Brazilians, Russians, Bulgarians, Croatians. We already have surprises. We already have people replaced with reserves. We have everything we could expect from Imperia Online World Cup group stage. The
Yep.
interesting fact is that currently the top 10 teams with the most attacks ranking coincides with the top 10 teams with most attacks on NPCs. As I already mentioned, that means in the first day of the group stage the players will not start to immediately kill each other, which of course makes me very sad. I love when people kill each other,
You're
Dis-
very bloodthirsty.
destroy each other, pillage, and
And conquer each other.
yeah, conclusion. I will not give an answer to this. My colleagues are trying to make fun of me, as always.
Don't mind them, they
By
are
the way,
just sabotaging.
this is the time in which I should probably thank the guys who are behind the cameras. My friends, you are the best. and the awesomest sauces that
Yeah,
could exist in
they
the
already
universe.
they usually tend to stay behind the camera, but in
Yeah,
truth they are pretty
they
much
are
the real
also
heroes.
very shy.
Yes,
Good to them. Uh,
props.
okay, so as I was saying, the interesting fact is that currently the top 10 teams with the most attacks ranking, and they don't fight each other. They only go and farm NPCs, independent cities, etc., etc. This makes me sad, but that's the way it is. By the way, it's a logical move, Vicky. It is still probably way too early for conquests and wars. Teams probably have some important political. Um,
You mean it's way too early for
sh-
attacks on players?
yes, probably because first you have some things to take care of
Yeah, to sort out.
in your backyard. Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to sort out your alliance. You have to sort out the political positions in
Mm-hmm.
your alliance. You have to be sure that people will do what you tell them if you are leader,
Yep.
or if they do not, you have to take the proper measures, probably send some people to
Mm-hmm.
kill them or to discipline them, etc.
Or
Uh,
to just try to expel them in the first
yeah,
48
yeah,
hours.
yeah. And there will be plenty of time for wars and for attacks. After all, let's just remind the people that the speed of things in the World Cup is 10, so everything is going too fast, pretty much like you're playing Age of Empires or some game like that. Things are going so fast that when you go to grab a beer, and when you return, you your empire could be destroyed in that kind of very short uh, time. Mm. So the logical move is to take care of your empires. It is still way too early for conquests, wars. Teams probably have some important political issues to deal with also, and they will have to get used to. This is very important. They will have to get used to the new surroundings. After all, this is a completely new stage on a completely new game version for everyone, both for the players and for us as well. Anything can happen and anything can break. Oh, did I say that out loud? Sorry. Nothing will break, guys. Don't worry.
Except your opponent's spirits.
Yeah, if you stomp them, destroy them, and pillage them.
Pillage them. Oh,
Go pillage yourself. Please,
you love seeing
each other.
blood being shed.
Yeah. I'm very pleasantly surprised by two facts looking at the today's stats, Vicky. Uh, First of all, we have a Russian player at the second place in the top 10 net worth ranking, or should I say, not a Russian player, the Russian team
Yeah.
is there. Yeah, my mistake. Sorry. So the Russians are openly challenging the powers that be at the moment,
Yep.
considering the fact that I should remind this to everyone. Russia is not among the top 10 teams from the last World Cup, which received 50,000 diamonds. That this is a massive bonus
Yeah.
and a massive boost to your economy.
And this makes it obvious that you don't necessarily need the boost in order to
yeah,
to
so
rank
far
high.
so far the Russians are epic.
Definitely.
It is safe to say that they are doing very good. They are they will compete with the strongest teams, and they will not back down. I hope so, and they will probably surprise some of the teams. I don't want start thinking about what will happen in Brazil's group because the Russians are there. If they continue with this kind of development, I don't know. We will probably have a total war for the first place in the group stage, but we will continue to track their development. We will continue to track what will the Brazilians do because I am sure that Brazilians will not have anyone challenge them for the first place and for whatever you can imagine in this edition of the World Cup. We already know that they sta-
Yeah,
they stated that they are ready and they are ready for the title this year.
a lot of players did state this in our live
Yeah,
streams.
it's about bloody time, I
Yeah.
should say, that Brazilians do. And also, Brazilian is a nice country to go and to
Yeah, Brazil
reward
is
the players.
a nice place to visit,
Yeah.
and we already have some promises made
Not
to
that
us
not that Russia
from
is,
the players.
is
a bad
not
country.
bad. Yeah.
Yeah, but it will be the middle of winter, and it's
Yeah.
pretty cold even
Yeah.
without it being winter.
Yeah.
I just
And-
want to mention that
Yeah.
I at first I kind of wasn't that surprised seeing Brazil and Russia competing for the first spot by net worth points today, but then I realized that this time it isn't about the number of players. This time it isn't about the fact that Brazil has the most players registered for
Yeah.
the World Cup, because that's not the qualifiers anymore. Each team has 30 players, and that's
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
So this is really about power this time. This
Yeah.
is the real thing. So I think the fact that we've got Brazil and Russia competing is just huge and very, very interesting.
Yeah, it's just like the Empire against the rebels.
Exactly. Definitely.
Two great powers clashing. This is probably as sports journalists like to say, this is the final before the final,
Yeah.
probably. And I really hope that the Russians will intervene in this great struggle, because as we already talked about it, we like new.
Definitely.
We like surprises. We like people get destroyed and killing each other in this great game, because after all, it's a war game, and there can be only one at the top, and the rest of them must be destroyed.
Something of course, I enjoy the process that we're going through with the qualifiers, then the group phase, and then
Yeah.
the finals. But this World Cup is actually something I really wish to have a time machine for, because I would really just like to go to the future and see how it all turns out. Now with Brazil, Russia, the defending champions, which of course is Croatia,
Yeah.
Bulgaria, and Serbia breathing in their necks. Everything
Yeah.
is just so tense.
Yeah.
I'm really, really eager to see how it's
And
going to turn out.
This is just the beginning.
Definitely, yeah.
Also, I can tell you that I cannot arrange for you to go to the future yet. I'm waiting for my abilities to grow.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can tell you how it was in the past. And every single time that we have a World Cup, we have an amazing fights, an amazing turns of events, and we always have an amazing play delivered by these people. And I will say it probably for 1,000th time already. There are no people by chance playing
Definitely,
in the
yeah.
World Cup. The best people come, join, fight each other, and have fun. And you shall see what will happen in just probably the next week, when the fights for the castles starts, and when the the diplomacy starts to work, and well, when you see the betrayals, the
Yeah.
metagaming,
The
all
surprising
these, all
alliances
yeah,
and
the
unions.
surprising and breaking, even more surprising breaking of the alliances, and this is the charm of this game.
Definitely. I'm also wondering about something. Maybe we should check how it's going and give information tomorrow. But what happened with the Bulgarian team, and do they have a captain now? This is something I'm very eager to know, because we remember that there were some problems with the leader, with the
Yes,
captain.
but yesterday
Did they choose someone?
Stefan said yesterday that they will have a captain, and he sounded pretty confident
Okay.
about it. So I am sure that, well, yeah, looking at the stats and at the good start the Bulgarians
Mm-hmm.
have. We can only expect good things from Bulgarians. Bulgarians are traditionally a very, very, very strong team,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
which you noticed that a lot of people we talked about during the qualifiers
Mentioned
mentioned
Bulgaria as,
Bulgaria
yeah.
with, and they always mentioned them with respect,
Mm-hmm.
and
Indeed.
it's no it's no surprise that um, we see the Bulgarians starting good, and we can always expect only good things from them. They can surprise everyone.
Yep. So you mentioned that there are two things
Yes,
that actually surprise
yes. The
you
second thing,
pleasantly.
yeah,
The second thing.
the second thing is that I see Argentina, Peru, and Colombia among the top 10 teams
Mm-hmm.
who have most attacks against NPC holdings. And not only that, but they are ahead of some of the traditionally strong countries. I wonder where are the Italians, the Spanish. Well, we will soon find out what are the Spanish doing, because we will talk to Juan, and he will tell us what's keeping them from being among the leading nations. Probably they have some rituals to take care of,
Or they're
or
too busy to watch our stream over and over again.
good point.
Always.
So I'm really surprised by the activity of these Latin American countries, and the play they are showing so far in the first day of the group stage. And of course, I am glad to see, as I said, Bulgaria, the two times world champion,
Mm-hmm.
is leading this top 10 ranking. The numerous attacks against NPC holdings is an excellent way to further fuel both your personal and alliance economy. Looking at Bulgaria, more than 400 attacks. That means more than 13 attacks per member, which means one attack per hour in the last 12 hours, assuming you need the first 12 hours of the competition to raise the necessary army. That is a military discipline and organization, Vicky, right there. Also, Bulgaria is currently at 5th place in the top 10 network rankings, an excellent position from which the Bulgarians will probably get ready to make some aggressive plays in the near future. We know the Bulgarians are the kings of blitzkriegs. We know they will go to war with everyone from their group, as Stefan stated
Yesterday.
yesterday. We know they are excellent tacticians and warriors, and we know they're going for a medal. So, nice to see them, the two-time world champions, having an excellent start in the group stage so far. And also nice to see these new faces in the top 10 rankings ready to challenge the big boys. But To be fair, Vicky, the most interesting, according to my humble opinion, the most interesting event in the first 2 days of the World Cup group stage will be the substitutes in the national teams.
Not only because we love drama.
Yeah, mainly because we love drama. Yeah, after all, the life is a drama itself. Okay, so um, the higher the national team's profile is, the more interesting it gets for us as well. Drama, everyone. We already, as we mentioned, we have a bunch of substitutes in the high-profile teams. Vicky,
Yep.
we have two guys for Italy. One of them is already out. We have two players from Brazil, both of them
Are already out.
We have one dude from the defending world champion, Croatia. Also big news. The defending world champions are already expelling a player from their team. We have guys from Poland, Serbia, and Greece on their way out. I mean, what's going on, Vicky? We are in the first day of the group stage, and many of the leading teams are already cleaning their house. In my opinion, Vicky, using the substitutes is never a good message. What could actually be happening? What could I make out of these substitutes? Well, these are just theories, of course, but I like theories. I like conspiracies. I like dramas. One, probably a mole or moles in the team exists, which has to be removed. An inactive player or players which played and ranked in the qualifiers but cannot be contacted yet after the group stage started. An undesired player, which is the worst case scenario, according to my opinion. An undesired player who is not wanted by most of his teammates. Very disturbing news indeed, which can cause a lot of stress and pressure on the team in question. Because imagine being a player in this player's shoes for a minute. You have played and invested a whole month in the qualifiers. You have deserved your place in the team, and suddenly 27 of your teammates, of your supposedly teammates, vote to expel you, and the World Cup is over for you. I don't want to be this player, for real. So, in fact, this is the surprise I'm talking about. We are going to talk with John from the Brazilian national team, and he will answer and comment why the Brazilians have two of their guys out. I
I just want to
Yeah.
mention in the meantime that I actually think it's a good thing that the national teams are taking advantage of the opportunity we're giving them in the first 48 hours. This means that they are serious and they are seriously looking at the teams they already have assembled, and they are not letting everything just be the
Yes.
way it is.
Yes, good point. I'm not arguing about that. And
So
so we are now calling John Carrasco from
yay, live,
Brazil.
live
Hi,
talk with
John.
Brazil.
Hello, hello.
Hello, nice to hear you again, my friend.
Yeah.
How's the weather?
that's the same
How's the weather in Brazil?
same. It's very hot.
It's very hot again.
Yes. again.
Well, Vicky knows how hot it could be in
Stop it.
Brazil.
I'm not gonna say it.
Okay, you know, we all know. Okay, okay. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. Let's talk about the World Cup. Uh,
Okay.
John, how is Brazil in the World Cup after the first day? How are you guys doing?
Well, we are evolving our accounts, of course,
Yeah.
and we trying to be very slow. No, so just one or two players like Art One. Let's like to be the biggest count, né?
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Is-
the other guys, it's more like in the middle.
you're
Just
taking your sweet time
yes,
until the Russians
just
come and kick your butts, right?
well, no, no.
Are you ready
I
for them? They seem scary.
yeah, I can tell you that they are good players, very good players,
Yeah.
and well, I talk about my country. We are prepared.
You are prepared for the Russians.
Yes.
All right. That's good enough for me. I will not dig into this any deeper, but I will dig into this substitutes. What's going on? Two guys out? Why?
Oh, okay. The first guy, uh, if I don't be wrong, it's Allison underline DC.
Yeah.
He's tell us that he can't play because he's change of city and he will not be have time to play with us in this World Cup. So that's the reason that we changed him. And
Okay.
the other guy, we try contact him in the realm and the forum, but we don't have an answer. And the guy who entered in his place, we know him and we have his Skype, and it's more easier to
All right.
to,
So, all right. So
to
let me get
contact.
this straight. You have a guy who played the entire qualifiers, and then he suddenly disappeared, and you cannot contact him so he can play with you.
Hey, yeah, yeah. When I saw this profile, it's more than 4 days or 5 days that he don't log it in how he account. So it's very difficult play with a guy that don't
Yeah.
be
That
in the
that he
game
th-
we
yeah,
when
who
we
is not
need it.
here. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So we have one guy who probably found himself a girlfriend and he moved to another city, and we have another guy who probably had some kind of what, aliens abducted him right after the qualifiers.
I don't know because maybe because he stay in the third one position, he thinks that he can play with us,
I don't believe you,
and
John.
I don't
I
believe
don't
this
believe
too.
you.
But it's the only explanation that he let it go this world champion because he don't we don't get a communication with him.
I will tell you personally that I thought that you guys had all your contacts sorted out long before the qualifiers ended. It's hard for me.
Oh,
It's hard for me to believe that there would be some of you who had not been contacted yet.
no, this guy, the third one position, we don't have this contact. That's
Okay,
the only guy. That's the only.
I will believe you, but just this time.
Okay.
Okay, so, uh, well, there seems to be no drama in your substitutes. Everything is okay?
Okay,
How,
okay, everything's okay.
okay,
The
how,
the sub the
yeah?
subsystem will be very quickly. If you see,
Okay, all
and
right, all right.
in less than 2 hours,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
do that.
Well, let me ask you something else then. They are the substitutes who will go in the place of the players. They have already lost 1 day of their account developments. What will you do with them? What? How will they compensate this?
Well, we help them
You
with
help them.
some diamonds. Yes,
Yeah.
with some diamonds. And if you saw, I think that he isn't it's equal the rest of the islands. Yet
Okay. Okay.
I I think that he's six 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 k of points. Yet
Okay. Okay. So everything cool with Brazil? No dramas?
yes, no dramas, no dramas. We are cool.
You are cool. So I can
Yes,
tell so I can tell the Russians to come and kick your butt.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay, let them come.
yeah.
We're
Let them
okay.
come. Let they come.
Okay, what are you guys planning for the next days? What will you mostly do?
Well, I think that like the other nations, we need to take some castles,
Oh, yeah.
and well, we try to get the
Okay.
how many castles we can get. It's better for us, but
You will probably
we
try to get them all.
oh maybe yes. We are playing this
Okay.
yet. We don't
Be-
have this
yeah.
precision.
Yesterday, I don't know if you watched the interview with the Bulgarian national Stefan.
Yes,
He
I
said,
saw.
yeah, he said that Bulgaria will go to war with everyone from their group. Is this an
Yeah,
option for Brazil?
yeah. It's an option. It's an option.
Are you
It's a
planning
very
to?
good option.
It's a very good option. I'm sure of it. I'm still wondering what is the tactics behind this decision. But it probably the Bulgarians will try to finish off the rest of their competitors in their group in advance, so
Yes,
they can have a clear advantage when they're conquering the castles and don't have any competition.
yes. It's the
Okay,
thought. I think.
okay. Well, any other secrets and yeah, plans you are going to share with me?
Oh, I can't do that.
Have you guys have you guys started to spend your uh, diamonds bonus?
No, that's
No.
more than 50. That's more than 50.
Yeah. So you haven't
More.
started spending them?
No, no.
No.
That's no.
That's very interesting. What are you guys waiting for?
it's it's secret.
Oh, it's secret. Come on,
Yes.
tell me something. I have a show here to run. People need
Well,
to
now
know.
now we don't need these diamonds now.
Oh, you are
Now.
you are
But we
confident enough that you can go by without them?
no now we don't need this.
Okay,
But
okay.
we are use them
Okay,
very well.
okay. Thank you, John.
Okay.
I will stay with us. We will not
Yes.
disconnect. We will have a conference call. I will call now Juan, our
Okay.
expert, and I hope we three of us we can we can have some more comments. Oh, I saw somebody going behind you. Who is
Oh, it's my
this?
brother.
Who is
My
this?
brother.
Hello, John's brother. This is Bulgaria, Imperia Online. Tell him that if he plays Imperia Online, he can come and say hi. Say hi.
Oh, okay. Just a second.
Okay.
Dá hi aqui pra galera. Bota o fone e fala hello, guys. Hello, guys.
Hi. Hi. Nice to meet you.
Hi. Nice to meet you too.
Oh, he speaks English as well. Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay. So, uh, John, I'm now
Yes.
going to call Juan
Okay.
and add him to this conference call, and I hope that I will turn my camera on as well because I'm pretty. I know I'm pretty. Yeah.
Hello.
No, no. Hi, Juan.
Hi, how are you?
Nice to hear from you as well, my friend. Yeah.
Can
Uh,
you see me correctly?
yes, I can
Okay.
see you. I can see you. Just a little bit closer to the microphone, Juan, please.
Okay. There you
Okay.
go.
So, Juan, nice to hear from you. This is John from Brazil.
Hi, John.
Your
How are you?
Hi, I'm fine, and you?
Busy right now, but I'm well.
uh, you guys are probably going to be competitors in the final
Hope so.
Yes.
in just
I
two
hope so too.
weeks. I hope so too. I hope you kill each other, destroy each other, pillage each other, and have a lot of fun. So I can have fun with you after
Okay. I
after that.
hope I will find Brazil far away from me in the finals location.
Yeah,
So that would
yeah,
be nice.
yeah. So
Baby.
Juan, first of all, congratulations. Yes, this is.
Hello,
Hi,
Vicky.
darling. Hi.
Hi, you promised me to do something, Juan, if you see Vicky.
Do you really?
Yes, yes,
Wait a
please.
second. Oh, Jesus Christ. There you go. Okay,
See,
that was
see
fun.
his eyes. Okay, Juan. Obviously, we will be together today.
Yeah.
Congratulations first for your leadership spot in the
Thank you.
Spain. Have they expelled you yet?
No, not yet. They're
No,
not. They're not even trying. They're happy with me. So that's
they're
that's.
happy with you. What did you
Yeah.
do?
I just bought them with diamonds.
Oh,
Oh, nice. Very nice. I
No.
can I can go I can go to Spain if you want.
Sure. If you're a good player, you're more than welcome to come.
I want diamonds too.
Yeah, that's no worries.
come on, guys! Not in front of me. Do your schemes after the show, please.
Okay, no worries.
See,
Okay,
Sorry.
okay.
everyone is ready to sell his souls for diamonds.
This is Imperia Online, you know.
Yeah.
Diamonds help.
Diamonds
You,
help.
you have
I'm
moles all over the world. You have diamonds over here. People trying
Yeah.
to steal you. What
Yeah.
can you expect?
People kill for diamonds as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so Juan,
Yes.
how did the first day of the group stage go for Spain?
Not that well, actually.
Really?
Yeah, it was.
Why?
We are struggling to find some of our players, so that makes a little bit harder for us to. Wait a second, eh?
Oh, somebody is about to get hurt.
There you go. Sorry about that.
No problem. No
The
problem.
bloody dog, it's playing with the bones just right now. So he has a fantastic timing.
Yeah. Okay, so you two have problems finding some of your players?
Yeah, that's the
Come
thing.
on, guys. You
I
are
won't
supposed to
understand.
be professionals.
But I
Okay.
don't understand.
Oh.
You spend a month
Yeah,
qualifying,
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
and then you just blow it away, and you don't start up.
That's why
It's
that
difficult
that's
to understand that. I can't understand that. You can.
You are both lying to me. I'm
No.
sure of it.
Oh,
No.
There's something
I
you don't tell me.
I don't understand this kind of people. They spend 1 month in his account, developing him, and someday he just let go all the work that he does.
Yeah,
I
how
don't
can you
understand.
spend a month in the qualifiers and rank as a national and then just leave without a trace?
I don't know.
Maybe
We have
aliens.
we have right now 4 players, which inside the 30, which has less than 500 points. They're not playing. You know, we are trying to start up with them like we are babysitters.
Yeah.
But either way, it's really hard for me. I'm checking 4 accounts.
Okay.
So
Yeah. This is probably a time for me to ask you, what are your options then besides substitutes?
uh,
Because losing 4 players is, I think it's a lot
yeah,
in the World Cup. So what are your
there's too
options?
many. Well, one of our options is to split several of those accounts into groups
Yeah.
and try to develop them and having them a little bit as a treasury upkeep, help
Yeah.
in the treasury. But I don't know, it's not the same. You cannot put the same amount of time into a babysit account that into your own.
I know.
So that in there we're struggling. We're trying to kick out one, but again in Spain right now it's the worst time ever because people is usually it's working
Yeah.
at this time. So we need to gather the 27 online to kick him out, and we only have 20 right now. So that make us a little bit slow.
Okay, John.
But
Yeah.
Yeah.
no, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. We're just struggling at the beginning, but we're gonna do it.
John, what
Okay.
happens if you have more players that are inactive in Brazil?
Well,
What do you do?
Now it's more difficult, but if happens, we are take care of this account. That's no problem.
You take care of this account. And what happens if you cannot take care of this account? You say bad words?
No.
You
We
scream
are
and
play-
cry?
No, we try to figure out a way to escape this situation
I know.
because we have a great group this year,
Yeah.
and if someone other players can't
Yeah.
not play, we are play with we are have.
Yes, until the Russians come.
Oh, okay. Russians, please, Russians, don't attack me now. I'm alive. Please don't attack me now, please.
You really like to scare them, eh?
What do you say, Juan? Will the Russians present a problem for Brazil? How do
I
you see
think-
things?
I think if the Russians know how to play, they're not going to start struggling for power right now. It won't change anything. Either way, Brazil is going to qualify. So the actual points that they get right now and the influence points, they're not going to go for the final. So
I see.
it's just qualifying.
Yeah.
So if they both share a couple of castles, they're
Yeah.
going to be nice and easy into the final.
Yeah.
And 4,000 diamonds are not going to change anyone's situation right now. But
Oh.
if you start struggling right now and you find yourselves in wars and you find yourself losing economy and development,
Yeah.
you're going to find yourself in a very big disadvantage with teams like Turkey that plays alone in their pool, or another like Bulgaria. Bulgaria is not going to have problems in their group. So
Not with Argentina?
no, I don't think they're going to have problems, especially because Bulgaria is very good at blitzkrieg, so they
Yeah.
play very nice in the.
They can
timestamp.
play very fast. They can be
Yeah.
very fast
Yeah,
Yes.
even
in
if,
achieving their objectives.
Yeah, so if right now in the group stage Brazil and Russia start struggling for the power,
Yeah.
they're only helping teams like Bulgaria, Croatia, Turkey
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
are going a little bit more easy way through the group stage.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
Yeah. Okay.
that's good.
That's a good point. So, how are things going in your group, and how will they go in your group? We know that you have one big bear in your
Yeah.
group with which you will have to deal with. So,
Yes.
how are things looking?
Right now, we have found ourselves with Hungary in the middle.
Oh, so Hungary is close to you.
Yeah, they're actually over us in network points.
Yeah,
But again, you need to think that we are only 26. So
yeah,
they're only like a couple of thousand points over us.
yeah,
So I'm not scared of them. But again, you need to think that if we thought that getting the second place was going to be easy, this proves ourselves that it's not going to be easy. Everybody wants a piece of the diamonds that you get for first or second.
yeah.
If you are not fully aware of giving your 100%, you're not going to make it.
Well, but Juan, you have a bonus from the last year.
Yeah.
You have a clear advantage over all of these countries. All right. Oh, we have a question. Thank you, Vicky. So, before we continue with the comments and the analysis, I have a question for John.
Yeah.
People in chat are asking why is Amanda not playing?
Okay. She tell us that this year, because this new version,
Yeah,
she don't wanna play,
yeah.
and she is expect that we can get this title to Brazil, but this year she tell us that he wanna play. It's
Because
sad
of the
because
because of the new version,
yes,
she
and
doesn't
because
like version 6.
not so the version 6, but in the last year some things that she doesn't like happens, and I think that she's sad this
Oh,
year.
she's sad. Well,
Yeah.
guys, make her not sad. Make her
Make her,
happy.
make her happy.
Yeah.
Make her happy. Have her smile. My
We are
sources.
trying to
I have
revenge.
Yes, I have some sources telling me that currently Amanda is continuing to advise you guys.
Yes.
Is she
She's help us.
is she in contact with you?
No.
No?
No. Maybe if one or two guys
Yeah.
from Skype, he she is making conversation with them, but in our group, no. With all people, no.
Okay. So, John, I have a task for you. Please make
Okay.
Amanda happy.
Okay, we revenge. We try to revenge Amanda.
Do you promise?
Yes, I promise.
Okay. Okay. I'm happy now as well. Juan,
Yeah.
so did you track some of the other groups? How are people doing? What are your thoughts?
Yeah. I have a massive question before.
Yeah.
Did Croatia, for winning the last World Cup, got 150,000 diamonds or no? Or just 50?
For the last World Cup,
Yeah.
did
Yes.
Croatia? How many diamonds did we give Croatia for the last World
Yeah.
Cup? I am
Yeah.
not sure, but I think it was 50,000, not
Just
100.
50?
Yes, not 150,000 diamonds.
Okay, because I was a little bit scared checking on the everything.
Yes.
And Croatia only has 25,000 in their in their treasury. So they already spent or 25,000 or 125,000 diamonds, which is
Yes.
too much.
We
So
thought the same thing in Brazil.
So how they spend 25,000 in one day, it's maybe possible, but if they got 150,
no, 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 no,
uh,
no, no, no. The-
no,
no, no, no. We are not involved. We are not involved. We didn't do anything to Croatia. We didn't make them eat anything they
okay,
shouldn't eat. So I think that Croatians got only no, no, no. As everyone from the top 10, Croatians also received the equal amount of 50,000 diamonds.
okay.
Okay.
If
So
there is some
that's a
problem,
relief. That's a
yeah,
relief.
yeah. So don't worry, guys. We will not make them mutate or something.
Okay, thank you.
don't, don't worry. So,
Okay.
anything else besides the Croatia's diamonds? You, Juan, you greedy scoundrel. All you
No,
think is
actually,
about diamonds, by the
no,
way.
no, no, no. I was just thinking how they managed to spend 125,000 diamonds in a
Exactly.
day.
It's a lot of
Yeah.
diamonds.
Guys, you are all only conspiracies and stuff. You
No,
imagine
no.
things.
Which where I didn't know, I didn't play last year,
Yeah.
so I didn't know if the reward for winning the World Cup was the same as this year, because
Yes.
I know
Yes.
that this year it's 150 grand
They receive
thousand.
50,000 diamonds, like all the rest of the countries in the top 10.
Okay, that's good to know. So for the rest, I was double checking most of the big national teams. There's nothing too strange until now. I think the favorites for winning their pools, they are on the top, and maybe some of the seconds again, as our team happened. Hungary is second and not us.
Yeah.
But I wanted to double check with you one thing. You said about the statistics that it's strange that nobody start fighting each other
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
But for the rules, we couldn't
Yeah.
until
It's 24
Of
hours
course, yes, because you are in
protection.
the protection,
protection.
the 24 hours protection. Of course,
Yeah.
I
Yes.
just
So
realized it. That
so that's why we didn't start. Again, 400 battles.
my mistake.
No
Sorry.
worries. No
My
worries.
mistake. Yeah, yeah. Good. Good. It's good that somebody is here to correct me. So, guys, just to clarify to everyone, the reason the people are not fighting each other yet is that by rules in the first 24 hours there is a protection for everyone, so you cannot fight, pillage,
Yes.
destroy, and stomp uh, the other players the way you want it. So thank you.
Either way,
Yeah,
either way, it's quite impressive that Bulgarians had over
yeah,
400 battles,
yeah.
because you only could attack your how you call specific
The
zone. So
exclusive zones.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
Yes.
you only have four
yeah.
NPCs inside there,
They're
and
like
if you start,
cyborgs.
yeah, and you need to think that the World Cup started at 3 in the afternoon,
Yeah,
which gives you, let's say, 12 hours if
yeah,
you go to sleep really late
yeah,
to achieve the 400 battles before the change of statistics,
yeah, yeah,
because most of like we don't have as many because we went to sleep at night.
yeah. But they didn't.
Most of that,
Yeah, they are
exactly.
not normal people,
That's
Juan.
why Peru. That's why Peru and Latin American
Yeah,
teams
yeah,
have
yeah,
so many, because they played during all the night before the change of statistics.
yeah,
That's why they
Yes.
have so many.
yeah. So you think that tomorrow, when the changes happen again, things will be different?
Yeah.
Are you willing to bet your life on it?
No, I won't. I won't bet my life on nothing, not even in myself.
But
Okay.
but tomorrow the things are be very different. Yeah.
Yeah.
I expect some wars.
You expect
Oh,
some
come
wars
on,
tomorrow,
guys.
John?
Yes,
Really?
come on, guys.
Okay. Okay.
It's a war game. It's a
Yeah, I
war
know.
game.
I know
Where is
it's a
the
war game.
wars?
So soon? War so soon?
Yeah, of course.
All
Forever.
right.
Come on. Come
Okay.
on,
So
guys.
so
Let's
okay.
make wars.
Let's
So
make.
why don't you, Brazil, declare war against Russia, and we all have a good laugh tomorrow?
Yeah, Brazil against Russia.
Maybe, maybe. Well, I
If you
can
if
tell
you
you
expect a
nothing.
war, give us a war.
Okay. I
Because
I
if you I talked to John, Juan, and last yesterday the Bulgarian national Stefan said that Bulgaria will go to war with everyone in their group
Yeah.
at least one time.
No, he said twice actually.
Twice,
yes,
really?
Yeah.
twice.
Can you imagine
He said
that?
that.
Yeah. So again, I don't understand why Bulgaria will spend so much time and travel to declare war in twice. So let's say 18 wars.
Probably
Uh,
because I don't know. Probably because they want to beat everyone, so no one can challenge them for the castles.
or they're trying to get experience for the finals.
I
That's the
think I
question.
think I
Because
think that
because as he said, there are so many new players. There
Yeah,
are
yes.
there are so many players that never played B6.
yeah,
They have a leader which is new to the position,
yeah,
and he said that they are expecting to have some difficulties,
yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
right?
yeah,
So why not have the difficulties in the stage group,
yeah.
learn from them, and go to the finals well prepared?
That's a good point. Yeah, that's one way to
Yeah.
look at it. Yeah,
But
yeah,
That's a
again,
very
but
good
again,
point.
you will spend too many resources and too much time into fighting teams. They are not worth it.
yeah. I know, I know. Well, we will see. He didn't give his reasons why would they do it. So
Yeah,
it remains a mystery, which
yeah,
I hope we will reveal in the future.
yeah. I'm happy I'm not in the Bulgaria group right now.
Yes, that's a good finish for our conversation, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for
Oh,
your
oh,
participation
welcome.
today. I hope that we will speak again soon. I wish you
Sure.
both good
Okay.
luck,
Just
Thank
call.
you.
and we will see each other again. Bye bye for
Okay.
now.
Okay.
Good luck, guys.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye,
Bye,
guys.
John.
Bye, Juan. Bye bye.
Well,
Well, some great players we have.
great players and great thoughts and good points, good logic. They said some very interesting things about what is happening currently, and I'm really glad that I could talk to them, Vicky. So
They also reminded us about the fact that they actually cannot attack each other.
yes, thank you again.
Something both of us
guys.
forgot
Yes.
somehow.
We have failed in our
Yes.
information today. So, Vicky, since we are pushing our time today to the limit, if I may say, let's just go quickly about the reward for yesterday's question, which was which is the best way to conquer a castle in the World Cup.
Group
And
phase.
in the World Cup group stage, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I just want to mention, I'm not gonna go through it, but
Yeah.
Michael Schofield's answer was great once again.
Yeah.
We are going
Very
to.
witty one. You
Yes.
can read it on the comment section of the
Of yesterday's video.
podcast. Yeah.
Yeah. Just gonna mention that he says that the fastest way is to build really lots of troops. You build troops only and march to the castle. He says you will lose lots of net worth points and army while doing it, but you will get the castle.
Yeah.
So the 100 diamonds today are going to be given to Pal Janos.
Yeah.
He says the fastest way to take a castle is with heavy units. After the alliance,
Heavy units, not elite.
heavy units, yeah,
This is the interesting
it's key.
fact. Yeah.
After the alliance reaches the necessary point to make their first rally point,
Yeah.
the 30 members of the alliance donate army as fast as they can. It's enough for all of them to donate 50,000 cavalry, 50,000 heavy swordsmen, and 50,000 heavy archers, and of course 100 battering rams, 100 catapults, and 100 ballista. This is not a huge number, so any member of the National Alliance can donate this. And he has then summarized that if all of them do this, then the army of the nation will look like this: 1.5 million heavy cavalry, 1.5 million heavy swordsmen, 1.5 million heavy archers, and 3,000 battering rams, catapults, and ballistas. He says we know that most of the players can donate more army than that, so it should be much higher, the number of the army and the sieging machines. So yeah, this is very interesting.
Yeah.
He is getting 100 diamonds for this great suggestion. And now just I think we should go on to
Yeah.
the new question.
Yes, the new question for tomorrow will be a conspiracy one. Today we are all about conspiracies.
I just want to ask you
Yeah.
something before we
Yeah.
go on. Carolina here in chat is asking if after this stage will everything start from zero.
Yes, all the accounts will be reset. Everything will start from zero. The only thing that will not change will be the positions of the castles and the positions of the players on the global map.
Okay, now give us the question.
Okay, the question today is a conspiracy one, because today we are all about conspiracies and etc. And it is: if you are a leader of an alliance on the World Cup and you have just seen and you have just been told that a teammate of yours is giving out information to another alliance, what will you do? So all of you leaders or leaders wannabes out there
Leaders wannabes.
who had experience with this kind of metagaming, is the modest phrase and the mild phrase of this event. I will expect your answers in the comment section of the today's podcast. The question again is: if you are a leader of an alliance on the World Cup and you have just been told that a teammate of yours is giving out information to another alliance, what will you do?
So, yet another awesome podcast, live stream is over.
Why not both? Live stream podcast.
Well, it's live stream right now, but when they watch it later, it's actually a podcast. So,
Thank you,
podcast / live stream.
Point taken.
Yeah. So
Today I'm being corrected a lot.
you're still right, though.
Yeah, I know.
So once again, a lot of interesting points made by our
Yeah.
players. Even we answered even some questions here from the chat of the live stream, and we had some interesting results already.
Yeah.
So I think tomorrow we're going to have even more statistics.
Yes, we will see how, when the sun turns around
Yeah.
the Earth, how will those statistics looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And of course we have some the protection will end sometimes, or if
Yeah.
it hasn't ended already, it should.
I think I think it will end right when we are starting the stream tomorrow, because it's 48 hours. It started with our yesterday stream at 3 o'clock
Yeah,
p.m.
yes,
server time.
yes.
So exactly when tomorrow when we are starting,
The wars will start, and we will
Yeah.
see if Brazil will be brave enough to declare war to Russia. We will see how Bulgaria will declare wars to everyone in their group, and we will see probably how Spain will not declare war to anyone,
Yeah.
because as we saw, Juan is having a lot of domestic problems to take care of in the Spain national team. More surprises tomorrow, more cool stuff about the group stage tomorrow. So guys, farm some more, because tomorrow you will start to destroy each other. Bye bye, take care.